When people say make money work for you, what does it actually mean? It might sound like a great idea to just sit around or lay around while money works for you, making you more money, but that's not the case. If you take Elon Musk, for example, he's the world's second richest man in the world. He sleeps in his factory and works as much time as he can. Money is not your ticket to freedom, but your ticket to more responsibility and the things you need to do. By definition, passive income means a revenue stream from a source you don't actively participate in, but still you have to participate to make that money. Sure, you might have the liberty to take your time off whenever you want, but you have to participate. Money in its basic form is value, and if you cannot provide value, then you can't make money. What people think is passive income is a way to make money without you doing anything, and that's a misconception that you shouldn't live by. Even the system has no idea how to describe passive income and tax it. There are a lot of misconceptions about passive money and making money work for you. Money is like a river and passive money is where you go with the flow, but you have to create the direction it has to flow first. Now, when someone says you have to make passive income to live a life of freedom, it's all just a scam to get your attention because they make money by watching their videos. They want you to believe what you want to believe. They say that you can make money without doing anything, and that's a dream come true for many, even for me. It's too good to be true, but then that's exactly why it's not true. So to make that passive flow of income, you have to do things. You can make passive income by sending your car rental to anyone, and then they'll make money for you while you sit there. Give your car to Uber and they'll make you money, but it'll not be enough to support the lifestyle you want to live, and there will be extra expenses for the damages and maintenance. It would happen to your car from the drivers as they don't really care about your property because it's not theirs. Now, if you really want to make passive income, then there are two things that come very close to that word, and those are stocks and real estate. Those two are the only things that'll make you money without you putting in the effort. Don't get me wrong, there will be effort, but not so much. But they are full of scams, and if you want to see an example, check the YouTube comments of these YouTubers who make these sorts of videos. You'll likely see a lot of comments promoting their own fake services to steal your money, and a lot of people in general have been a victim of this. But this sort of passive income is just a shot in the dark. You just put money in a company and then hope that it gives you better returns. Now that your shares have good value, you still don't have the money. You have to sell the shares to make that money, and real estate is similar to that. You buy a land or a house and then hope that later you could sell it for profit as the value increases. That is passive money. Ideally, these two are the ways you can make passive money, and those two are highly volatile and risky because the value of your property or your stock may go down too. You never know, no one can predict the market. Now, the best for you to make passive income is to rent your property, and that's easy money. All you need to do is own a property and then rent it and you make money. But to do that, you first need to make it appealing to the people. The better your property, the more money you can make, so you'd go for the big sharks to make everything perfect, and that takes a lot of money. And even though it might look very easy, it's not. You have to hire a team and make them work on your property to get good deals, and that adds to your expenses. So this cannot be your passive income. It's passive, you still have to put in the work, and that takes away the passiveness. So the only way to make money work for you is to have people work for you in exchange for payments. But then the whole point of passive income just diminishes because you're putting in work, you need a lot of involvement to make that money work for you. So you might make passive money and your responsibilities will eventually be boiled down to maintenance, but that's going to take a lot of time. And when you're investing in the property in your building during the initial stages, you're not making any money, you're just spending it. Now let's look at 3 passive income strategies that people are using at the moment and making money off of them. Number 1, volume-based. The kind of business where you have a marketplace where people can display their items and other people can buy it. This is volume-based because the more variety, the more people come into the place, the more you get the money. Sites like Adobe Stock would be a good example. So every time you post something and every time it's downloaded, you get a portion of the profit. So for this to happen, you need to have at least 1,000 if not millions of high quality items in the marketplace. Then you'd be able to make a decent amount of money, and the more you have, the more they buy from you because they have a lot of options to pick from. But then this also means that the competition is very high. The establishment is getting all the profits while you're here competing with other people trying to put more content for people to buy. So basically, this form of strategy includes low commission and high volume, which does not make it as passive as we want it to be. Number 2, premium shared revenue. This is similar to the volume-based passive income method, but here the quality is the key. There are a lot of people putting up the same content and the better one gets the fish. Think about master classes where industrial leaders teach you how to do stuff, teaching you the intricacies of your craft, and now if you aren't a professional, then you're not allowed in. If you take websites like Udemy, you'll realize that people who are highly skilled in what they're teaching are on point and they get the most amount of money, but the people who are not industrial leaders but they're still teaching will most probably see the dark side of the moon. Number 3, full ownership. This one is the best one yet. This is where you get the full ownership of whatever you do and you make all the money. This is another word for it, and it's business. You create a product or you sell your services and start a business revolving around that. You're the owner, so you make all of it and you get all of it. So when you have a business that you're not making passive income because you still have to actively participate in it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more and don't forget the bell. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.